Welcome to The Alchemist. Here we dive into the mysteries of spirituality, esotericism, and the awakening of consciousness. And in today's video, we will explore a profound question. Where does your consciousness go when you fall asleep? Through the wisdom attributed to Thoth, the divine scribe, we will uncover the hidden journey of the soul in the dream state, and how sleep is far more than simple rest for the body. Since the dawn of humanity, sages and mystics have whispered that sleep is not just rest, but a passage. Science, in its modern language, tells us that sleep restores the body, clears the mind, and allows memory to be organized. But for the ancients, this explanation was incomplete. For them, sleep was a hidden door, a sacred ritual of departure and return. Thoth, the immortal teacher of wisdom, known as the scribe of the gods, revealed that what we call sleep is not merely unconsciousness. It is the shifting of awareness from one realm to another. The physical body may grow still, but consciousness itself continues its eternal journey. When your eyes close and the rhythm of your breath deepens, the senses begin to withdraw from the external world. The sounds around you fade, the weight of your body dissolves, and little by little, you lose the illusion of being anchored only in the material plane. This is the first veil, the loosening of the ties that bind spirit to flesh. Thoth explained that in this state, your ka, the vital essence, remains linked to the body, but your ba, the vehicle of consciousness, begins to travel. In Egyptian mysticism, the Bay was often depicted as a bird with a human head, symbolizing the soul's ability to leave the body and move between realms. Every night this journey happens, whether or not you remember it. At first, your awareness drifts through the layers of your own subconscious. Dreams appear as symbols, fragments of memory and hidden fears. To the untrained mind, they seem chaotic. But Thoth taught that dreams are not random. They are reflections of deeper truths, encoded in images the soul understands. The subconscious becomes the canvas upon which higher messages are painted. Yet beyond these personal dreams lies something far greater. As sleep deepens, the soul may pass into the astral plane, the dimension of thought, imagination, and archetypes. Here you are no longer bound by physical time or space. This is why in dreams you can fly, transform, or exist in multiple places at once. The astral is the realm of fluidity, where energy shapes itself instantly to intention. Thoth revealed that advanced souls, those trained in awareness, do not wander blindly through this realm. They travel with purpose. While ordinary people drift in unconscious dreaming, initiates use sleep as a conscious gateway. They learn to awaken within the dream, what we now call lucid dreaming, and from there, step fully into the astral body. But the journey does not end in the astral. Beyond it lies the causal plane, the realm of pure ideas, where the patterns of destiny are formed. Few reach this level, but those who do glimpse the architecture of reality itself. Here, consciousness communes with higher intelligences, beings of light, and even the divine order. Thoth explained that every night, the soul rehearses its final departure. Sleep, in essence, is the practice of death. Not in a morbid sense, but in the realization that consciousness is never bound. It only changes vehicles. The small death of sleep is the reminder that we are more than the body, more than thoughts. And yet this mystery hides an even deeper truth. What you carry in your waking life shapes where your consciousness travels when you sleep. A mind consumed by fear and chaos will wander in dark dreamscapes, weighed down by shadows. But a mind purified by wisdom, devotion, and clarity can rise into luminous realms, meeting guides, teachers, and the echoes of eternity. This is why the ancients placed such importance on rituals before sleep, prayers, meditations, and invocations. For they knew that the night is not an empty abyss, but a journey of the soul. Every dream is a lesson, every night a voyage. So when you lay your head upon the pillow and drift into darkness, remember, you are not simply resting. You are stepping into the unseen, guided by laws far older than memory. And as Thoth whispered to his disciples, "He who learns to awaken in the night shall awaken in the day of eternity." When the physical body slips into the quiet of night, most believe consciousness simply rests. But Thoth, the eternal scribe of the gods, teaches otherwise. Sleep is the gateway to the astral, a dimension where the soul travels freely, unhindered by flesh, time, or space. In this sacred journey, the astral body separates from the physical shell. This subtle, luminous body carries your awareness into realms invisible to the waking eye. Your senses expand beyond the material. Colors become richer, sounds resonate like crystalline chimes, and your thoughts are no longer contained. They manifest. In the astral, thought is instant reality. Every desire, fear, or intention projects itself like a living form into the surrounding ether. Here, the laws of the physical world dissolve. Gravity, matter, and time exist only as concepts. You can move effortlessly across landscapes that defy logic. You can soar above oceans, pass through mountains, and walk through walls of light. Every action in this plane is a reflection of the mind and the soul state. Your emotions radiate outward, shaping the environment and interacting with entities of energy, light, and thought. Thoth revealed that the astral plane is populated by symbols and visions, some of which carry messages from higher wisdom. Dreams are the most common way the astral communicates with the waking mind. A symbol in a dream, a bird, a river, a staircase, may appear random, yet it is often a coded message from your higher self, or even from spiritual guides who observe your journey from beyond. Each image, each sensation is a key to understanding the hidden workings of reality. Most humans drift through the astral unconsciously, like wanderers lost in fog. They experience fragments of events, fleeting impressions, or chaotic dreamscapes, and awaken with little recollection. But those who cultivate awareness in life, who purify the mind and practice discipline, can awaken within the astral itself. This is called lucid astral awareness, the conscious navigation of realms beyond the body. In this awakened state, the soul can explore with purpose. Initiates may visit vast libraries of light where knowledge of the cosmos is stored, or encounter beings of wisdom, guardians, mentors, and even echoes of Thoth himself. Each experience is tailored to the traveler, offering lessons that the mind in the waking world could not comprehend. Time behaves differently here. A few minutes in the astral may equate to hours of learning or practice. Thoth also warned of dangers. The astral plane reflects the inner world. Uncontrolled emotions, unresolved trauma, or negative intentions attract shadows, chaotic forms, and disorienting experiences. These are not punishments, but mirrors, showing the traveler the parts of themselves still in darkness. By facing these reflections with courage, the soul purifies itself and gains mastery over both the astral and the physical. The astral journey is not only personal, it is cosmic. Thoth teaches that through sleep, we connect to the vast web of consciousness that threads through all life. We touch the memories of ancient civilizations, the patterns of stars, and the intelligence of the universe itself. Each night, every soul participates in a silent, cosmic dance, aligning its vibration with forces far greater than the material world can offer. Ultimately, the astral journey reveals a profound truth. The body is temporary, but consciousness is eternal. Through sleep, you practice leaving the physical form, rehearsing the ultimate liberation that comes at death. You are reminded that reality is layered, and that the limits perceived in waking life are illusions, designed to contain a power that is inherently free. Thoth concludes, when you learn to navigate the astral consciously, you awaken in the body and in the world. For the one who masters the night, the day becomes radiant with understanding, and the unseen becomes visible. Thoth, the eternal scribe of wisdom, teaches that dreams are far more than random images projected by the mind. They are echoes of the soul's nocturnal journey, reflections of the astral voyage your consciousness undertakes while your body rests. Dreams are messages from the hidden dimensions, written in a symbolic language that only the awakened soul can truly read. Nightmares, for instance, are not merely frightful illusions. They are mirrors of unresolved fears, hidden desires, and karmic shadows. Each shadow in a nightmare carries a lesson, a fragment of truth about the inner self that has been ignored or suppressed. Thoth explains that by confronting these fears in dreams, the soul practices courage in the safety of the astral. What terrifies us in sleep often represents what we avoid in waking life. By embracing these lessons, one transforms fear into wisdom, darkness into light, and chaos into order. Lucid dreams, on the other hand, are windows of conscious freedom. In these dreams, the soul becomes aware of its own power, recognizing that it is not bound by the physical body. You can soar through skies, walk through walls, converse with spiritual beings, and explore realms that defy earthly logic. Lucid dreaming is not simply a novelty, it is a training ground. Thoth reveals that the one who learns to awaken in dreams gains mastery over their inner universe. Each lucid moment strengthens the connection between the conscious and subconscious mind, creating harmony, clarity, and insight. Prophetic dreams represent another layer of this mystical journey. When the soul touches higher realms, planes of pure thought, archetypal energies, or divine intelligence, it may receive glimpses of truths not yet revealed in the material world. These dreams are messages from the cosmic order, visions of possible futures, or insights into the deeper purpose of one's life. Thoth warns that such dreams are rare, appearing only to those whose hearts and minds are aligned with higher wisdom. They are not to be dismissed, for within them lies guidance, revelation, and often the key to spiritual evolution. Dreams also act as a hidden school for the soul. Every night, your consciousness enrolls in lessons you may not consciously remember. Symbols, colors, landscapes, and encounters are the curriculum. Each dream carries a code, messages, warnings, and teachings that the awakened mind can decode. In the stillness of sleep, the soul rehearses its path, experiments with choices, and engages with beings of light who guide, instruct, and illuminate the mysteries of existence. Thoth emphasizes that sleep is an initiation. While the untrained mind drifts, the prepared soul navigates, learns, and grows. A disciplined practitioner, one who sets intention before sleep, who cultivates awareness, can turn every dream into a portal of transformation. By observing dreams without attachment, by interpreting their symbols and aligning their lessons with conscious life, the dreamer becomes a student of the cosmos. Moreover, Thoth teaches that dreams are interconnected. They form a tapestry of learning where past, present, and potential futures intertwine. One night's lesson may prepare the soul for insights in the nights that follow. Patterns emerge, connections reveal themselves, and the soul gradually awakens to its infinite potential. Dreams are, in essence, a rehearsal for life and death alike, a playground for consciousness to explore the nature of reality and the self. Finally, Thoth reminds us, sleep is not the absence of life, it is the laboratory of the soul. Each night, the veil lifts, and the universe teaches in silence. Those who awaken in the dream awaken in life. Those who master the lessons of sleep master the art of existence itself. In this way, sleep is not passive. It is not a simple rest for the body or a temporary escape from the world. Sleep is an active, dynamic, and sacred journey, a school of the soul where every dream, nightmare, and vision carries the wisdom of the ages, guiding the soul toward enlightenment, liberation, and self-mastery. Thoth teaches that the astral plane is not chaotic or random. It has structure, order, and sacred spaces designed for learning, initiation, and transformation. Among these structures are the temples of light, vast halls and sanctuaries where consciousness itself comes to study, reflect, and evolve. These are not built of stone or wood, but of pure energy and vibration, shimmering with colors that surpass any earthly imagination. Within these temples, great beings of wisdom, guides, masters, and sometimes Thoth himself, teach those who have purified their hearts and minds. These beings do not lecture in words alone. They communicate through thought, vision, and vibration. A single glance or touch can impart knowledge that would take years to comprehend in the physical world. Every corridor, chamber, and hall of the temple is imbued with lessons, each designed to awaken latent faculties within the soul. For the traveler who enters consciously, the experience is transformative. Symbols float in the air like living light, illustrating truths that transcend language. Geometric patterns, glowing texts, and radiant glyphs teach about the hidden laws of the universe, the nature of energy, and the mechanics of the soul. Each experience in the temple resonates on multiple levels: emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. The initiate does not merely witness wisdom, they embody it, feeling it pulse through their being. The journey to these temples is guided by intention and purity of heart. Thoth explains that those who cling to ego, fear, or attachment may wander astrally, but never enter these sacred halls. The temple opens only to those who are ready, those who seek truth above comfort, who value knowledge over power. Within its chambers, the soul learns about the interconnectedness of all things, the hidden currents of energy, and the subtle architecture of reality itself. Even if the lessons are not fully remembered upon waking, their impact is profound. Intuition sharpens, insight deepens, and decisions in the waking life become guided by a higher awareness. Small glimpses of the temple may appear in dreams as radiant corridors, shimmering staircases, or encounters with wise figures. These glimpses are coded messages, waiting to be unpacked by the conscious mind. Thoth also teaches that these temples are dynamic. They adapt to the level and needs of each consciousness that enters. For one seeker, a hall may contain a library of cosmic knowledge. For another, it may manifest as a garden where the energy of life is understood through experience rather than words. The forms are infinite, yet all emanate from the same source, the divine order of the cosmos. Ultimately, the temples of light are a reminder. Sleep is not passive. The astral realm is a school of the soul, a place where consciousness can explore, learn, and evolve far beyond the limitations of the physical body. Each night, as you enter the temple, you are invited to awaken to your higher self, to recognize your power, and to integrate the lessons of the unseen into the fabric of your waking reality. Thoth whispers to those who journey here, "In the halls of light, all truth is revealed to those who are ready. The body rests, but the soul ascends. And in this ascent, the initiate discovers the infinite potential of consciousness itself." Understanding where your consciousness travels during sleep is not merely an intellectual curiosity, it is a revelation that reshapes the way you live, the way you perceive reality, and the way you understand your own existence. Thoth, the eternal scribe, reminds us that sleep is practice for eternity, a nightly rehearsal for the liberation of the soul. When you recognize that each night your consciousness leaves the body, the fear of death loses its power. Death is not a sudden end. It is a transition, much like the nightly journey into the astral realms. Each time you close your eyes and drift into sleep, you experience a microcosm of this transition. You practice detachment from the physical, learning to navigate existence as a traveler unbound by flesh and time. Dreams, therefore, are not random. They are mirrors of your spiritual state, windows into the inner architecture of your consciousness. Nightmares reveal unresolved fears. Lucid dreams reveal moments of freedom. Prophetic dreams bring messages from higher realms. Each dream is a lesson, a signal, a step along the path of awakening. By observing your dreams carefully, you begin to decode the symbols, understand the messages, and align your waking life with the wisdom gained in sleep. The astral journey also demonstrates that hidden knowledge is always accessible to those who cultivate awareness. Thoth teaches that the universe is layered and that the planes of existence are connected. While the body rests, the soul moves through dimensions where the mechanics of reality, the energy of creation, and the eternal truths of existence are available to those prepared to perceive them. It is a realm of learning, of exploration, of spiritual expansion. He reminds us, man is more than flesh and bone. He is a traveler among worlds, waking and dreaming. Your essence, your consciousness, is not limited to the physical world. Every night, you are granted the opportunity to awaken in realms where knowledge is not hidden, where power is not constrained, and where the infinite nature of the soul is revealed. This understanding transforms how you live your waking hours. It encourages mindfulness, intention, and alignment with truth. It inspires practices like lucid dreaming, meditation, and energy cultivation. It instills courage, for the shadows you encounter in sleep are the same shadows you can overcome in life. It fosters curiosity, for the realms you visit while asleep hint at mysteries yet to be discovered. By recognizing sleep as a sacred journey, you honor your consciousness, your inner divinity, and the wisdom of the ancients. You begin to see life itself as a layered, interconnected experience, where every thought, emotion, and action resonates far beyond the material plane. So tonight, when you lay your head upon the pillow and close your eyes, remember this: you are not falling into nothingness. You are stepping through a doorway into the astral realms where your soul continues its eternal journey. You are traveling, learning, and awakening, just as Thoth intended. If you wish to truly awaken, begin observing your dreams. Record them, reflect on their symbols, practice lucid awareness, and cultivate intention before sleep. Align your heart with truth, your mind with clarity, and your soul with wisdom. Then perhaps the guidance of Thoth, the master of hidden knowledge, will meet you in these sacred realms, offering lessons that transcend time, space, and mortality. If this journey into the mysteries of sleep and consciousness resonated with you, subscribe to The Alchemist, activate the notification bell, leave your like, and share this video with seekers of truth. Comment below, "I am awake in dreams," if you feel called to explore these hidden realms yourself. By doing so, you seal your intention to awaken, connect with like-minded souls, and step further into the path of higher wisdom. Remember, your consciousness is eternal, and the realms you visit in sleep are a doorway to understanding your true self. Every night, every dream, every journey is a step toward mastery, liberation, and the awakening of your infinite potential.